howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review, and it is time, fellas, for one of the most interesting and unique Jimmie Johnson paint schemes. So unique, it almost looks like a test car, if you ask me. It is Jimmie Johnson's Sign for Jimmie Diecast. So, without further ado, let's go and get this super unique paint scheme right out of the box. Alrighty folks, brand new, out of that good old cardboard square looking thing. And here we go, fellas. We have one of the weirdest Jimmie Johnson paint schemes I've ever seen. Like, truth be told, if you would have seen this car and you didn't know he was actually going to be running it at Martinsville, you would have probably thought it was a concept art or some sort of test car for Gen 7. I mean, this thing is such a, I'll be honest with you, it's such a weird looking paint scheme, but it kind of works. It kind of works a little bit, but there are some parts of this car I'm really not a fan of, like this front fender piece. I love the thumbprint kind of DNA waves that goes across the car. I like the red/purple outline to the 48. But there's just something about this car that is lacking a little bit. So, let's go over to the nose of this diecast. So, the whole purpose of this paint scheme was you could get your name on Jimmie Johnson's car. Now, unfortunately, due to, machinery and logistics, they can't get the names printed exactly. But if you have the 124, I think you could read them. If not, they probably took a bunch of photos of the car at the track, and then you'd be like, oh, my name's there. Oh, there's my cousin's name, But I like the little pattern, kind of adds like a stone brick wall with a little bit of fatigue to it, kind of look to it. Interesting front end here. You got the whooshes here from 2019, which I'm not a fan of. You still have the traditional Ally crazy trippy hood looking thing. Notice how, though, there's a little bit of some groove patterns here, but there's this random, just black kind of outlining to the hood, and then the hood's actually signed as well, or has the names on it. I don't know about that transition. It's a little bit rough around the edges to me. Got the 48 right there. Looks really clean with the pattern underneath it. Got Hendrick Motorsports, Camaro ZL1, 3M, and Sunoco. And I'm pretty sure this car is still in stock over there at Circle B Diecast. So as we zoom in here to check out how much detail this diecast has, make sure to use the promo code, fellas, Diecastbuffet. Any orders $20 or more, fellas. All one code. All one word, same difference, there ain't no space in between. Any orders $20 or more, fellas, at Circle B Diecast, link down below. And you'll get free shipping, fellas. That's how I get all these diecasts. So get the Ally logo right there. I like that on the C-pillar, very nice. Notice how they actually lined up pretty nice, honestly. The Ally, let's be honest, target, or whatever you want to call this, across the shark fin. Now, there is some decal nuances. You can see kind of a little bit of a hill right here. Obviously, it's an extremely tough part to wrap, but I do give them credit for that. Got the Ally logo right there. American Ethanol. Got Exalta, Freightliner, Simeon's, Cincinnati Electric. Got the Jimmie Johnson logo. But look at all these little scribbles. It's like a chalkboard. But to me, it kind of gives it kind of a carbon fiber feel to it. So if you really kind of wanted to ignore the idea that, hey, this is people's names on the car, you could say this is like a Jimmie Johnson carbon fiber Ally paint scheme. I mean, think about it. It's really modern. I like that very nice outline to the 48. It's kind of a pink or a red. It really looks good. I like that. Got the HitcherCars.com logo. Got the Goodyear logo, which is a little bit off-center there. Cup Series race car. If you're wondering what the blue is, it's paint. From building some cars. I've been building customs, fellas, and holy crap, what the biff happened here? Holy moly. Oh, we got double the bow tie. Good God, put it on a t-shirt. The whole back end, the whole back end of this car, yo, freaking walked into CJ's house and met Big Smoke with a baseball bat. Look at the back end of this car. My God. This thing's been through Destruction Derby 64. Holy freaking crap, yo. I got ZL1 Camaro 1LE, whatever's left of it. I like the Ally logo with the pink Do It Right. Looks very sharp, but god dog, man. This thing, holy moly. Talk about letting the rough side drag, as Clint Boyer would say. At the 48 right there, Valvoline and double the bow tie. Double the bow tie. Let's go over to the back, or right side of the car. And you can just see that little scribbles and everything across it. It really does kind of look like a pattern or something. But another thing it really reminds me of is, Covenant language from Halo. I know it's comparing apples to oranges, but they have, these weird symbols and stuff on all their equipment from the game Halo, and that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's because you could barely understand the words on the car. You can't even understand them, so it really looks like Egyptian symbols and whatnot. But I like how they actually wrapped it across the A, B, and C pillar, except for the B pillar because you got your sponsors. But you get the point. They wrapped it across some very treacherous edges and corners of the car. And also notice the little whoosh is actually on the front teardrop as well. So the roof of the car got the 48 there. This is one thing I don't like, though, is the outlining here. You see how the 48 looks beautiful, but then you got like this black outlining in the middle. I don't like that because you have it on the hood, because like the hood itself, like the actual hood piece that goes up is all got the name banners on it, or, you know, the names put on it. But you see this outlining from here all across here, it's just normal black. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, what it really reminds me of is when a lot of us make a custom die cast and we forget to make decals big enough so you have gaps in between. That's what it reminds me of. I don't like that. I wish they would have fixed that. Got Cup Series right there with the Chevrolet bow ties. Like the black roof rails, though. Look very sharp. Got Jimmie Johnson right there on the back window, and you got the Ally logo right there on the deck lid. But I gotta be honest with you, fellas. This was one paint scheme I could have done without. I'll be honest with you. I love the concept of it, though. I think it's fantastic, but it's such a weird-looking race car. It looks more like the 2019 Camaro Jimmie Johnson car than it does the 2020. And in my opinion, the 2019 Jimmie Johnson car, in my honest, brutally honest opinion, it was a very forgettable paint scheme because, in my opinion, they went from the amazing grace of the Lowe's cars in the mid-2010s, and then they went to 2018's Lowe's for Pros. The 2019 car wasn't even better, or maybe just a slight bit better. Yeah, to me, I love the whoosh right here. I love the little whoosh in the pattern. I love the Day Glow 48. I just feel like the front of the car could use a little bit of work in this piece right here. I don't know. It's a little too much. A little too much. Feels like kind of like a 70s game show in the back end of the car, not to mention the baseball bat that went to the caboose. But to me, that is the best looking part of the car. Like kind of carbon fiber, kind of a thumbnail, or a thumbprint I should say, DNA like kind of wave going across. It really does look like a carbon fiber Jimmie Johnson car. So I wish they would have done a little bit better on the front and the back. But on the bright side though, in 2021, Ally, I'm telling you, man, Ally has produced some of the best looking freaking paint schemes in the garage here. I mean, they're almost at the level of Bush and like M&M's with amazing paint schemes. Like, they are truly upping up their game with Bowman. I mean, his primary car is the best looking car every weekend. Not to mention, he had that Phoenix car he ran was like half of it was orange and purple, really sharp. And then they had the Darlington Throwback, which was very, very bright. And then you had, of course, the Coca-Cola 600 car, which is, God, that thing is absolutely beautiful. And then they're also going to be running a special paint scheme, which you can actually vote on it as of the time of this video. They're going to be running a special paint scheme at the Ally 400 at Nashville Super Speedway. There's two paint schemes. One has a little bit of like some blue to it, and the other one's kind of just all purple and black. It's very similar to the primary car in terms of color palette, but I'm loving what Ally's doing with the Bowman camp. It's a shame Jimmie Johnson didn't get as much love with his 2 seasons with Ally. But what do y'all think? Enough of me blabbering on about this diecast. But hey, if you want to pick up this car, fellas, I think it's still in stock at Circle B, so you can go check that one out. But thank y'all so much for watching the video. And of course, tomorrow, I don't know what video we're going to be doing tomorrow. We'll either be doing the Elliott Sadler 124, which is the pedigree car from 05, or I'll be doing a Marcus Ambrose 2009 COT Custom. So comment which one below y'all want to see me to review tomorrow. It's part of the Summer of Diecast promotion we do every year here on the channel. And every week, all 7 days, not just 6 days, every freaking day, including race day on Sunday, we'll have a diecast review. That will probably be airing early, maybe around noon, because obviously the racing action is going to be midday with IndyCar and, of course, Cup Series throughout the summer. But make sure to comment down below for that. And with all that being said, folks, hope you're having a fantastic day. Diecastbuffet signing off.